Hey you guys, I was in the middle of making a face mask and I decided that I would like to share a video on how to do a face mask at home made from an old t-shirt or I actually do t-shirts, so I just had t-shirts in a bucket, grab them out however you want to do it, just with cotton fabric, a pair of scissors. You can use a sewing machine or you can use a hand needle and thread. Sorry you guys, my phone went dead, so I will continue with the video. So anyways, the first thing I did, which you all missed, I had a shirt and I measured it 8 inches long, and then I marked it and I just cut it out, and that's how I came up to having this piece here. This is the bottom of the shirt. So what I do is I cut this bottom rim off that is sewed. I cut it off and try to keep it a straight cut, straight as possible anyways. I'm not a cutter. Disclaimer, this is my second day making masks. I have made a few. I actually found the video on YouTube, and the lady that made the mask, the mask is made where you don't have to sew it, but I decided that I would sew it so we wouldn't have to keep putting it together every time we want to put it on or wear it. Okay. So this is the bottom of the shirt, and this is a size 3X shirt. I kind of like using the bigger shirts versus the smaller ones. And then on this shirt, I'm just going to cut along the seams. To split the back of the shirt from the front of the shirt. Okay, then I'll cut the other seam. If you don't have a shirt that you feel is big enough at home, you can always go to like Walmart and just pick up any color shirt, or just I try to get the like 3X, 2X, the bigger ones. And this is an adult mask that I'm making. So with that, I have one piece up here, one piece. And then I have this. This is what I'm going to use for the string, and you'll see how I'll use that. So I actually just started using this sewing machine. I'm not a seamstress. I'm not any of that. I just got up and decided I wanted to make my own mask, and I YouTubed it, and here I am. And now I just want to teach you all. So if you want a mask that is reusable, washable, you can do it. Okay, so now I'll begin my stitching. And I kind of stitch slow only because I want to make sure that I'm stitching pretty neat. Okay. Okay, so now I'm finished stitching this side, and I just stitched it to kind of give it like a hem so it can have a nice finish at the top and bottom. Okay, so now that I have the bottom and the top stitched, I like to kind of go in and clean it up a little so the strings will not be just hanging out. So I just clip them off. You want to face the inside of the shirt towards upwards. So I'm going to scoot that back so you all can see. And this is the same method you would use if you did not sew it. Just take what I've just done, take the sewing version part out, and then just skip that part, and then you can do the same thing to a regular shirt. So now that I have this flat straight, you're just going to take each side. What I like to do is just pull it in as much as possible. That way it can be thick throughout the entire mask. Sorry, y'all. Excuse my pronunciation on words. And I try to be a perfectionist, but I don't want to give people, or, you know, I like for stuff to look nice. Okay, so you want to fold them in half. I also use a ruler. I use a regular school ruler. You want to fold it in half. 8 inches across is probably wide enough for an adult face. So if I measured it, let me see if you can see. 8 inches, this is like a 10-inch, because like I said, this is a 3X. So what I do is I will take either, I want the middle of the mask to be thicker. Okay, y'all, so what I decided to do, because this is a 3X shirt and it's pretty large, I just folded it in half first. I couldn't get it to be the length I want it to be, so I just folded it in half first, and then I did a double folded over that. And now I have 8. So it's going to be 8 inches across, 8 inches up and down, long ways. Okay, so once I sew this together, I will be back. Okay, so I did my top and my bottom stitching to just hem it up a little. And now I'm just going to cut all the loose ends that I see off. Okay. Then I'll show it to you what I did. Okay, so this is what I did. Got bottom stitching, then my top stitching. I always leave an insert. Well, yeah. I always leave an insert. That way, if you decide that this isn't thick enough, you feel like it isn't safe enough, you can always put a face mask in here, or a filter, some type of medical filter in here, which I have, and I will insert at the end. Okay, so the last part to this is we're going to take this long string we cut off at the beginning, and we are going to insert it inside the mask. Another thing, when I sew, I always leave a gap so that I can insert this string. And I will also post pictures of one actually being on, so that you can see. Oh, sorry, I didn't show y'all the safety pin method. I don't know if you all know about it. Whatever material you want to insert into a small pocket or a small hole, you just put it at the end of a safety pin, and you just feed your safety pin through that pocket or hole. And you can just bunch it up until it's bunched and your safety pin has come through the bottom, and easy pull. Okay, so I put it through one side. And another thing is, if you don't have a long enough screen or fabric, you can just combine pieces of fabric together. If you have the time, sew them however you want to put them together, because I know like if you use a large or a medium shirt, you would have to do that because it wouldn't be long enough. Okay, second piece, I put it on the safety pin. Put the safety pin on it. It doesn't matter where you put the safety pin, just put it in and just feed it through whatever little hole you have. Okay, so once you feed it through, you can take the safety pin back off. I'll keep that. And you pull. So this mask can either be worn on your head, or you can use both bands to go around your neck. I use the flatter side that doesn't have all the stitching for the front, and whatever side looked the worst to me because I don't stitch well, I put it at the back. Okay, and so that's what I do. And I will also insert pictures of me wearing it, and if you would like to see, I also made others. You can put designs on them if you like. You can add designs. Or you can just leave them plain. You can use different colors. You can make it fun. And this is adjustable, so it wears on anyone's face. It's not as big as it look once it's on your face, because once you take these, this top part will be on your head. You will pull these, and you see how it just wraps around my arm. That's what it would do to your head, around your head, your mouth area, and your nose. Okay? And I will insert a picture, I'm sorry. Thank you, and you all please like, comment, subscribe, and if you have anything that you would like to share with me, any thoughts, any suggestions, please comment at the bottom. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.